Everybody wants bigger arms, either to be like their favorite main character or to have an aesthetically pleasing physique. Either or, what most people do wrong in growing their arms is they have an issue with just working on their biceps. But they don't understand that big biceps doesn't automatically create bigger arms. In fact, your triceps literally create 1/3 of your upper arm size. Your shoulders create the width, your forearms create the thickness, and your biceps creates the peak. That's why anime characters that you love to see with that dope ass physique, Goku, Toji, Sun Jinwoo, Saitama, you know the people, Vegeta, we can go on and on. They don't just have big biceps, they have complete arms. If you've been spamming curls and wondering why your sleeves are still hollow as fuck, this video is for you, bro. Tune in so we can get you right. Now, before we get into the bicep exercises, I'm going to explain the importance of it. Biceps are what create that peak when you flex. They're one of the most noticeable muscles in the arm and help you give that athletic look. So when you want your arm to look more full and have that strong frame from every angle, biceps is your go-to. First bicep exercise we have is actually a calisthenic exercise. Good old-fashioned chin-ups. This is one of the best bicep builders because you're moving your entire body weight. Think of this as the compound movement for your biceps. The biceps help your body upward while your back add thickness. So if you actually want that look, that powerful look, instead of just pumped, start here, because I genuinely believe chin-ups is a very underrated exercise, but I will have this in my list because I guarantee you will see way better results than trying to get some heavy ass dumbbells and be swinging around and shit. To do chin-ups correctly, grab the bar with your palms facing toward you and keep your hands about shoulder width apart. Pull yourself up by driving your elbows down and bringing your chest toward the bar instead of swinging your body. Lower yourself back down slowly and fully extend your arms at the bottom to get a full range of motion and keep tension on the biceps and back. Up next, we got my favorite, IDC, incline dumbbell curls. This is where we start stretching the long head of the bicep. The long head is what creates the taller peak when you flex. So the deeper the stretch means more tension and more growth. Be sure to lower the weight slowly and be sure not to rush. The growth happens when the muscle is under tension. Incline dumbbell curls, sit back on the bench and let your arms hang slightly behind your body. That position creates a deeper stretch on the long head of the bicep, which helps build that taller peak and more aesthetic arm shape. Now, while doing the curl, keep your shoulders relaxed and keep the movement controlled and focused on squeezing the bicep instead of just swinging the arms upward. Coming from IDCs, we moving on to a more tougher exercise, preacher curls. This exercise removes momentum completely, meaning your biceps have nowhere to hide and you cannot cheat the rep. It will show if you are. You cannot lie to yourself in this exercise. Can't swing the weight and you have to make sure that you earn every single curl. Preacher curls keep your arms firmly against the pad and curl the weight upward while focusing on moving through the bicep instead of your shoulders. This exercise is great because it keeps the bicep isolated and allows you to really focus on the contraction and control. As you lower the weight, take your time and let the arm nearly fully extend to maximize the tension on the muscle. Preacher curls are great for adding fullness to the biceps and improving the overall look of the arm from the front profile. Next we got good old-fashioned hammer curls. If regular curls built the peak, the hammer curls built the thickness for sure. Hammer curls target the brachialis, and this muscle sits right underneath your biceps. As it grows, it literally pushes the bicep upward and making the entire arm look bigger. So think of it like a hidden boost within your posing. You know what I'm saying? When you're getting that look, you feel me? Y'all see what I'm working with. It's getting up, you feel me? It's getting up. For hammer curls, keep your wrist in a neutral position like you're holding a hammer. Keep your elbows relatively close to your body and curl the dumbbells upward without swinging your torso. You want the tension to stay on the brachialis and forearms the entire rep. Control the lowering phase as well because the negative is where a lot of the tension stays on the muscle. Now let's get to the muscle which is actually most important and what most people fucking ignore. The triceps. The triceps make up roughly 2/3 of your upper arm. Meaning if your goal is to have bigger arms, this muscle is fucking mandatory. You want them anime arms? This is fucking mandatory, bitch. we got overhead tricep extensions. Now this is low-key one of my favorites because this targets the long head of the triceps. All right, the long head adds the size of the arm. It's literally one of the biggest reasons why anime characters have that thick upper arm look. If you want your arms to look huge from the side, do not skip these whatsoever.
Overhead tricep extensions. Lower the weight and focus on getting a deep stretch. Then extend your arms and squeeze at the top. A lot of growth comes from putting the muscle under tension while it's stretched, which is exactly what this exercise does.
The next exercise we're going to speak of is just for pure mass. Dips. Think of dips as the squat or bench press for triceps. Heavy load, full stretch, huge growth potential. Literally amazing when it comes to tricep growth. Crazy, and you will see the results in that damn posing. Tell you.
While doing dips, be sure to lower yourself under control and keep your shoulders stable and drive yourself back up by extending your arms. Don't just bounce through the weight. Stay in control and focus on feeling your triceps work. As you get stronger at dips, you'll build more strength, more muscle, and more overall arm size.
Now, before we move into the shoulders section, let's just speak on it. See, bigger shoulders make your arms look way bigger than what they are, even if they haven't grown. Biceps, I mean. So they create width and improve your silhouette and build that V-taper that makes your physique stand out. The first exercise we got for shoulders is good old-fashioned lateral raises. Now this exercise is where the real aesthetic starts because side delts create width. The wider your shoulders become, the smaller your waist looks, which creates that V-taper that everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay with me. This is why anime characters be looking so good even when they're lean. Because even though they don't got the huge muscle mass, they still got the proportion from the wide shoulders that make that V-taper look. And as well make their arm look bigger.
To do lateral raises correctly, make sure to keep a slight bend in your elbows and raise the dumbbells out to your sides until they reach about shoulder level. Focus on leading with your elbows and lowering the weight back down with control to keep the tension on the side delt. Keep the movement slow and controlled the entire time.
Up next is good old reliable face pulls. Face pulls build your rear delts and as well as improve your posture. Better posture makes your chest look bigger and makes your chest look wider and as well makes your arm look more complete.
Do face pulls correctly. Set the cable around upper chest or face level and pull the rope toward your face while keeping your elbows high. As you pull, separate the rope handles apart and squeeze your upper back and rear delts at the end of the movement. Don't lean back or use momentum. Keep the movement controlled and return the weight slowly to keep the tension on the muscles. Dumbbell flies. Hinge your body slightly forward and keep your chest stable and raise the dumbbells outwardly while focusing on squeezing through the rear delts and upper back. Don't turn it into a swinging movement. Use a weight you can actually control and focus on keeping tension on the rear delts the entire time. This exercise helps make the shoulders look rounder and more complete, which adds more width and makes the arm stand out more aesthetically. Up next, we have good old-fashioned shoulder press. Make sure to grip the bar outside shoulder width and keep your core tight and press the bar straight over your head without excessively arching your lower back. Lower it back about to chin or shoulder level with control. The barbell shoulder press builds bigger, stronger arms, helping your arms look wider and more muscular. And also remember to not fully lock out your arms. Have a slight bend on the eccentric.
Now let's talk about forearms. Since I feel like they're very underrated, I'm gonna give it some love. A lot of people ignore forearms, but it is literally the reason that your upper arm looks thicker because it is connected to your upper arm to your hand. Developed forearms make your entire arm look thicker and complete. Next, we got reverse curls. Reverse curls help the upper forearms. All right, most people only train the front of their arms with regular curls, but reverse curls help development of the upper forearm and brachioradialis. That muscle sits right between your bicep and forearm and adds a lot of visual thickness to the arm. If you ever looked at someone and thought their arms look powerful when they flexing, chances are they have well-developed forearms and brachioradialis. That's where the reverse curls come in. Okay, they're not the flashiest exercise, but there are exercises that will get the job done.
Grab a barbell, easy bar curl, or dumbbells and hold the weight with your palms facing down. Stand tall with your chest up and elbows tucked close to your sides. Start with the weight hanging in front of your thighs. Curl the weight up by bending your elbows while keeping your wrists straight. Focus on controlling the movement and avoid swinging your body to get the weight up. Bring the weight up until your forearms are almost vertical, then slowly lower it back down to the starting point. Up next, we have wrist curls. To perform wrist curls correctly, rest your forearms on your thighs with your wrists hanging just past your knees, or have your forearms on a bench. Grab the weight with an underhand grip and let your wrist lower into a full stretch. From there, curl the weight up using only your wrist and squeeze at the top, then slowly lower it back down under control. Keep your forearms still the entire time and avoid using momentum.
Now, you really don't need this, but I just like an add-on with it. I do love grippers. Now, you can use these almost anywhere. Stronger grip will help with stronger lifts. Stronger lifts will lead to more muscle. You can choose to, you know what I'm saying? It's not a must, but I just like it because at the end of the day, it is something fun to use. I use it at work. I use it between resting sets. It's very useful, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's up to you. Now, do remember, exercise is only half the battle. You still need to understand progressive overload. You still need to eat enough protein. You still need to take recovery seriously. You still need to practice consistency because you can't train like Sung Jin Woo for 1 week and then be a complete fucking bum the next. It just don't work that way. Muscle growth is a compound interest, okay? The reps you do today will show up weeks later. The workout you skip today will show up weeks later. It just is no difference, okay? Understand that shit. So if you want bigger arms, just remember, man, train your biceps for peak, train your triceps for size, train your shoulders for width, train your forearms for thickness. Build that entire arm. It's all a puzzle piece from top to bottom, not just one muscle. Because the goal isn't to have big biceps. The goal is to have the arms that look powerful from every single angle. All right, now get up in that gym and start that shit right now. Don't waste no damn time. This is enough. This is confrontation and this is education, bro. So go get to it and don't waste no fucking time. Now, I appreciate y'all for watching this video and making it all the way through, bro. I've been trying so hard to figure out what direction to go in, and I finally found it. So I'm finna go full throttle and remain consistent with these videos because I want to help y'all, and I want y'all to come to me for help. You know what I'm saying? This is no ego with this channel. This is only to spread knowledge and to have fun and just be able to motivate. So get your ass in the gym. Sometimes I suck at this. Get your ass in the gym and also like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all.